A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. A lot of people don't know what Floyd. Everything that Floyd said right there, the chrome heart bed, the Maybach, the lawyer shit, that was all in my at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd. Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age.
Gervonta Davis recently reacted strongly to reports that Floyd Mayweather had been arrested in Dubai, sparking fresh conversation online. Meanwhile, Davis has continued to publicly support Ryan Garcia following his victory over Devin Haney. Although Garcia's win is officially recorded, controversy lingers due to a pair of drug test results. Speculation has arisen around the positive findings, leaving many unanswered questions about whether Garcia may have engaged in deliberate rule violations that a fan pointed out on Twitter that, according to New York State Athletic Commission guidelines, ostarine levels under 0.1 nanograms per milliliter are considered normal. This could suggest that Garcia is technically within the allowed range. The fan also noted that Garcia and his legal team insist the detected ostarine quantity is just a billionth of a gram, equivalent to a nanogram. Despite this, Devin Haney has remained vocal on social media, challenging Garcia's performance. He claims Garcia was cheating and even shared specific numbers regarding the ostarine levels. Responding to the fan, Haney tweeted that Garcia tested at 6 nanograms, and on weigh-in day, the level was 60 times over the limit. Haney also retweeted a post from Victor Khan, CEO of Snack, clarifying the rules. The official limit for ostarine is 1 nanogram per milliliter, while Garcia reportedly had 6 nanograms, which would make it 60 times over the permitted amount. Historically, B-sample testing confirms results 99% of the time, but Haney's rebuttal offers a different perspective. But fans have expressed skepticism about the accuracy and source of his claims. Some even speculate, through fan accounts, that Haney may have manipulated the test data. One fan wrote that only someone who spiked the test would know the precise numbers, questioning how the information became public amid all the confusion. Davis has remained firmly in Garcia's corner since the initial reports of the positive tests emerged. His support is notable, especially given his history with past rivals. Some suggest Davis's backing may simply reflect a personal dislike for Haney rather than any other motive. In a separate incident, undisputed middleweight champion Claressa Shields publicly condemned Davis for mocking her appearance, comparing her to a French bulldog. The comments came as Davis defended Garcia while also making a crude joke about Shields. On X, formerly Twitter, Davis wrote, "So Ryan beat Buddy fair and square. What does the French bulldog lady Claressa have to say? She blocked me. I should have blocked her. Her looks scare me." Shields responded sharply, directly addressing Davis's remarks. She criticized his focus on physical appearances, suggesting that his obsession with looks reflected poorly on his character rather than hers. Her firm stance demonstrated both confidence and resilience, refusing to be undermined by Davis's insults. This back and forth has added another layer of tension to the boxing world, combining disputes over doping, personal rivalries, and public commentary, keeping fans divided and the conversation heated.
Since this woman beater want to keep talking shit, I'm finna clean you up real quick. Tank. I am so happy that you think I look like a French bulldog and you consider me ugly. Because you beat up bitches who you consider cute. I'm glad I'm ugly to you. Nigga, go win some belts. You steady up on here tweeting. Is you fucking lonely? Go and find you some friends.
Shields also questioned why Davis felt the need to involve himself in the controversy surrounding Ryan Garcia's drug test results. She called his credibility into question, pointing out the uncertainties in Garcia's case and highlighting how unusual it was for Davis to be so invested in another fighter's affairs. She suggested that Davis would be better served focusing on his own career instead of inserting himself into the business of others. Shields' reply was unapologetic and confident, demonstrating that she was more than willing to stand up for herself against critics within the boxing world. Her assertiveness emphasized her strength and reputation as a dominant figure in the sport, showing that she can command respect and defend her position both inside the ring and in public debates.
And I want to ask you a question. I thought women was supposed to suck dick. Why is you on Ryan dick so hard? Oh, Ryan test just came back that he wasn't dirty. He ain't even tested the B sample yet. Why you so worried about Devin Haney business? What is wrong with you, boy? Ain't you supposed to be focused?
Claressa Shields didn't stop at criticizing Davis's remarks about her appearance. She went further, scrutinizing his career decisions. Shields questioned the choices he's made in selecting opponents and suggested that much of his success has been guided by his mentor, Floyd Mayweather. She argued that Davis has relied on Mayweather to carefully manage his matchups, protecting him from tougher competition. By highlighting Davis's hesitation to face elite fighters like Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, Shields implied that he lacks the independence and courage to take on bouts that would truly test his abilities. According to Shields, Davis's career trajectory has been meticulously shaped by Mayweather, allowing him to avoid high-risk fights while maintaining an undefeated record. Her comments carried a challenge that Davis prove himself against the sport's best, by contrasting his approach with the fearlessness of fighters such as Stevenson and Haney. Shields painted a picture of Davis as a competitor heavily influenced by his mentor rather than a fighter confidently forging his own path.
Nigga, if you ain't have Floyd and them right there holding your hand, I don't know where you would be at. Them niggas gotta hold your hand, pick your fights for you. That's why you're never gonna get inside the ring with Shakur. That's why you haven't fought Devin. That's why you fought a weight drain Ryan. Nigga, you was never my type, nigga. I ain't never looked at you like, oh, Gervonta look good. You midget ass nigga, if you don't go somewhere. You think I care about you thinking I'm pretty? I'm engaged. I have a man. You can't keep a woman because you beat all your bitches up.
Ultimately, Claressa Shields' critique of Davis went beyond personal insults. She questioned why he involved himself in Ryan Garcia's testing controversy, challenging his credibility, and pointing out that Davis seemed unusually preoccupied with someone else's career. Shields suggested that Davis would be better off concentrating on his own boxing path rather than meddling in the affairs of others. Her response was confident and unapologetic, signaling her readiness to defend herself against criticism in the boxing community. By standing her ground, Shields reinforced her position as a powerful figure capable of holding her own both inside and outside the ring. Shields went further, scrutinizing Davis's career choices. She implied that much of his success has been influenced by Floyd Mayweather, arguing that Davis has relied on Mayweather to strategically select opponents. According to Shields, this guidance allowed Davis to avoid high-risk matchups against elite fighters like Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, raising doubts about his independence and willingness to take on the toughest challenges. She portrayed him as a product of careful matchmaking rather than a competitor proving himself against the best, contrasting his approach with the boldness of fighters who don't shy away from formidable opponents. Through this critique, Shields emphasized accountability and integrity within boxing. She encouraged fighters to earn success by facing real challenges, not by relying on curated fight selections or strategic avoidance of dangerous opponents. Meanwhile, speculation around Floyd Mayweather continued to swirl. Reports surfaced alleging his arrest in Dubai, though TMZ claimed he was recently seen at a Los Angeles Clippers game, where he supposedly donated $30,000 to a homeless individual. Other sources, however, including Gervonta Davis, suggested that Mayweather remained in Dubai due to outstanding debts. Mayweather later posted on Instagram, denying claims he had traveled to Los Angeles and sharing video to confirm he had not left Dubai, fueling continued debate over his whereabouts and financial situation. Adding to the drama, 50 Cent publicly offered financial support to Mayweather despite past tensions. He wrote on social media that although he and Mayweather have had disagreements, he considered him family and would provide help if needed. Boxing agent Rick Glazer also weighed in, stating that Mayweather could not leave Dubai until his debts were resolved. Glazer explained that financial obligations are treated seriously there, and Mayweather was reportedly working to settle the matter without success, though he was free to move around within the country. Speculation suggests these financial issues may involve personal disputes overseas rather than his boxing career, with rumors indicating a settlement attempt related to legal matters. In a broader look at the boxing landscape, the sport is experiencing a shift in leadership. Traditional figures like Bob Arum and Al Heyman are no longer the only dominant forces. Rick Glazer highlighted the rise of Turki Al-Sheikh, noting his timely involvement has filled gaps left by previous promoters. Glazer compared Al-Sheikh's influence to past efforts by Heyman's PBC, praising his ability to create compelling fights and stacked events, while contrasting it with perceived failures in earlier promotion strategies. Legal disputes have also shaped the business side of boxing. Top Rank, led by Bob Arum, and Golden Boy Promotions previously sought substantial damages from Al Heyman's PBC for alleged misconduct, ultimately settling out of court. Meanwhile, Mayweather's protégés, like Gervonta Davis, are capitalizing on these evolving opportunities. Davis recently signed a 7-fight deal with PBC, claiming it surpasses the financial value of Mayweather's 6-fight Showtime contract from 2013. While exact figures are not disclosed, the deal is estimated around $250 million, highlighting how younger fighters are benefiting from today's financial environment. Despite this promising deal, questions remain about Davis's willingness to face top competition, including Vasily Lomachenko and Devin Haney. Comparisons to Mayweather's career suggest that while Mayweather faced elite opponents and achieved an undefeated record, Davis has been more selective, which has drawn scrutiny from critics like Shields. Mayweather himself retired in 2017 with an undefeated record, but has remained active through exhibition matches, training fighters like Canelo Alvarez, and occasionally teasing a return to the ring. Following Davis' comments claiming he could beat Mayweather, speculation arose about a potential matchup. Though age and retirement status make this highly unlikely, even veteran fighters like Shane Mosley have weighed in. Mosley believes Mayweather would likely prevail at 135 pounds, citing his height, speed, and experience. He expressed doubt that Davis could effectively close distance or mount a serious challenge against the former 5-weight world champion.
Floyd Mayweather, I think wins pretty easily at 135. He's a little taller, he's faster, he's a boxer, and I don't think Gervonta will be able to get close to him because he won't be the counterpunch Floyd because he's too short.
Mosley also noted that Gervonta Davis possesses the same kind of power he once demonstrated during his own prime. He added that Davis's southpaw stance could pose unique challenges for Floyd Mayweather, who has historically struggled against fighters who lead with their right leg.
At the same time, I rocked Floyd pretty good, so Gervonta seems like he has power he seems like he has the same type of power I possessed when I was younger. So he could crack a... Oh, there's another thing. Floyd didn't like to fight southpaw back then. He didn't like to fight southpaw. That's why Chopper Corley, Zab Judah, and all of them, they kind of was able to touch him a little bit. So that is a possibility because he didn't like to fight southpaws. But I still kind of think that Floyd would have got him. But there's a question mark there because Gervonta Davis does punch hard. And he could crack him.
Mosley pointed out that Mayweather has historically had difficulties against southpaw fighters. He referenced past matches where opponents like DeMarcus Coley and Zab Judah managed to land punches on him, illustrating the challenge. Based on this, Mosley suggested that Davis's left-handed stance could give him a potential advantage if he were to face Mayweather in the ring.
I've been saying that because if you notice, the 2 times that he got kind of buzzed, Floyd did, was fighting 2 southpaw.
Mosley was also asked whether Mayweather would have fared better against Davis earlier in his career. He explained that before adopting the money persona, Mayweather was often called Pretty Boy, reflecting a very different chapter in his boxing journey. These 2 nicknames mark shifts in his approach inside the ring. In his younger years as Pretty Boy, Mayweather was known for aggressive, relentless exchanges, often engaging opponents toe-to-toe. As he matured, natural physical changes led him to emphasize defense, giving rise to the Money Mayweather era, where strategy and precision became central to his style. Despite these differences, Mosley expressed confidence that either version of Mayweather could overcome Davis. Smiling, he stated that both Pretty Boy and Money Mayweather had the skills and experience to win, noting that while Pretty Boy relied on aggression, Money's tactical approach was equally effective. According to Mosley, both styles would have been capable of securing victory against Davis.
Money Mayweather, who you got?
Well, that's why I said Money Mayweather would have beat him. Pretty Boy, I think both Mayweathers beat him, but I think that he had a better chance with Pretty Boy because Pretty Boy was more aggressive. And Money Mayweather wasn't aggressive, so he needs somebody to be aggressive with him to fight him, so he can create the knockout, I think.
So you pretty much got both versions of Mayweather winning.
Yeah, I mean his style, both versions of his style winning. Yeah, the style.
In boxing, Disputes are ultimately settled in the ring, and retired world champion Shane Mosley recently suggested that a showdown between Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather could provide a definitive answer. Drawing parallels to the highly publicized matchup between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, Mosley noted that the tension between Davis and his former mentor has grown into a rivalry that could be resolved through a proper fight. When asked about who might come out on top, Mosley didn't give a clear prediction. Instead, he emphasized that the only way to truly know would be to have them face each other in the ring. He added that such a matchup would be a major event for the sport, giving fans a chance to see how both fighters perform under pressure.
Who you think will win right now?
They should go ahead and run that. They should run that. They should run that. Let's see. They took all that stuff. They should run it. Have be a big one then.
A showdown between Mayweather and Davis, if it happened, could potentially rival even the hype surrounding Tyson versus Paul, capturing massive attention. Though current reports indicate Mayweather may not plan to fight Davis. Among Mayweather's prospective opponents are names like Logan Paul and John Garcia. The clash with Garcia nearly escalated into chaos, demonstrating the tension surrounding these exhibition matchups. Meanwhile, Mayweather has been exploring opponents overseas, particularly in Great Britain, eyeing notable figures for potential bouts. In a recent interview on Eddie Hearn's Fuel for Fire podcast, actor and hip-hop artist Bugsy Malone, also known as Aaron Daniel Davis, revealed an unexpected connection to Mayweather. Malone explained that Floyd Mayweather Sr. noticed him in a workout clip, sparking the idea of a matchup with his son. Initially skeptical, Malone had dismissed rumors of Mayweather's interest, attributing them to fan interactions promoting private jet sponsorships. But it turned out that Mayweather had indeed made an offer through a legitimate intermediary. Malone even created a diss track challenging Mayweather to the ring, turning the conversation public. He described the negotiations about weight classes and noted that being allowed to enter slightly heavier could give him a competitive edge. As the landscape of professional boxing continues to evolve, one thing remains constant: the drama never stops. Whether it's potential matchups, social media feuds, or exhibition surprises, the sport continues to captivate audiences worldwide. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to check out some of our other videos on the screen for more insider boxing coverage.